So why am I so fascinated with India? Why am I so obsessed? Whatever people want to call it. Why am I so in love with it? Like totally head over heels. Like that Tears for Fears song, Head Over Heels, whatever it was, I forgot. Can't sing it right now, but anyhow. India is awesome. India is great. It's so diverse. I think it's the most culturally diverse country in the world with so many languages, 31 official languages or more, 156, 157 dialects or more, so many different cuisines, spices, landscapes. You got deserts, you got jungle, you got tropical, you got the Himalayas as the Indians say it. And Hinduism, not a religion, it's a way of life. It's a way of life, it's not a religion. They told me themselves, they're the ones that I talk to, basically most of them. They're not really fanatical. You do find a few fanatics here and there and everywhere. Who doesn't? Find them here and there in the States, in Colombia, in India, Nepal, wherever, but mostly very laid-back people. I love them, so hospitable. They are such a friendly people in general. Maybe in the big cities, you don't find it as much like in Mumbai or Delhi, but you still find a lot of nice people, even in those cities. I found that to be true when I was in Mumbai and in Delhi. I'm looking forward to going back. India, my heart is in India. My heart is in India. I mean, if you want to see more about India, I'm going to leave a couple of suggestions here and there about the videos I made when I was in India. But they were very amateur and everything very amateur. I didn't have a GoPro camera at that time. I just had my Samsung Galaxy S7 phone. And I just got to say, right now I'm just using my smartphone right now, not my GoPro. The file won't be as heavy so I can upload it quickly. And you guys can see it sometime this month, April, before the month is over. In addition to my other videos that I have programmed. I'm a travel vlogger, like I said, and I love India. And words cannot describe what I feel for India, what I experienced in India. You got to go yourselves. I know India is not open right now. I mean, I know many countries in the world are not open right now because of what we're going through. This crapidemic. It's real. Or maybe it isn't, whatever. I'm not contesting that. It's just happening. And a lot of us are suffering mentally, physically, emotionally, on all levels, financially, etc. So, anyhow, just see some of my videos. I'll leave the suggestions, like 4 or 5 on this short video while I'm talking about it. And I will be going to another country soon. Some of you already know, I've already said it. Some of you already know and whatnot. But eventually I want to reach India. And eventually it's not in 5 years from now or 20 or when I'm dead as a ghost. No, thank you. No, not as a ghost. Not as Kasper the ghost. No. I want to go. And this year it doesn't look like it's going to open up because of the slow rollout of the vaccine for people. And some people this and that and whatever in India, etc. But I think it'll be open for next year. Or maybe it will open up at the end of this year. What do I know? I'm not Merlin the Magician. Magical stuff coming out of my fingers. Look at the sparks. No sparks. Unless I had a lighter there. So, you guys, I love traveling and I want to go back to India. I will. And you should visit India. India's not for everybody. Colombia's not for everybody. The United States is not for everybody. Canada is not for everybody. Yoga's not for everybody. Beer's not for everybody. It's not for me. I don't drink beer anymore. I don't drink liquor. I don't eat meat. No chicken, no fish, nothing. I'm a vegetarian. Just in case you don't know, I am a vegetarian. I eat carrots. Like in Spanish, they say, eres un zanahorio. Yes, I'm a carrot person. That means that I have a clean life, kind of like straight edge life. No drugs, no alcohol, no liquor, no partying, going crazy at night. Though I'm going to go to some party places, to those countries I'm visiting soon, in addition to what I've already done in Colombia. India, going back to India. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Or do I think so? I don't remember. It was the LL Cool J song back in the late 80s, 88 I think it was, when I was a teen in Queens, New York City, USA, baby. But India. I went off on a tangent here. I love India. The places I visited, Mumbai. I didn't like big cities, but now I got a new love for big cities. Mumbai is different from what I'm used to in terms of the western cities, or Bombay. I went to Bhubaneswar on the east coast, there in the state of Odisha, like 3 or 4 ways to say it. It doesn't matter. Ice cream is ice cream. And India is India. Bhubaneswar, the city of temples, or the city of God's temples, or something like that. It's what it translates to. Then I went to Puri, Jagannath Puri, 1 hour down from there. Awesome place, so spiritual, such a spiritual town, big town, next to the ocean. Wow, Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Baladeva and Subhadra, Jai. The 3 main deities there in Jagannath Puri. Then I took a train. The people I met there were awesome and everything. It was like, wow. And in the video that I made about Bhubaneswar and Puri, I show a small temple complex, private one, not a public one, and the family I met, the people I met that just took me in that day and talked to me and took me to their home and then took me to this place. It's on the video and everything. And wow, I think even the thumbnail is with I think the thumbnail is with 2 of those guys that I met, plus the pujari at that temple complex. It was beautiful. Then I took a train to Varanasi. Riding in trains in India, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm probably already putting up some photos along this video. I just thought about that right now, not before doing this. I'm just spontaneous now. I gotta get away from being such a planner. I've been such a planner my whole life. No more plans. I planned India so well before I went, and then I had to change a lot of things a month before, and then 2 weeks before, and then when I got there, I changed a lot too. You waste too much energy on planning too much. If you're a planner, go for it. I just don't want to be a planner anymore. I'm just leaving that aside. So Varanasi, going by train, not to Varanasi, excuse me, to Bodh Gaya, where Lord Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, was, where he reached enlightenment. That was an awesome place too. The children there, the Prema Metta school. If you ever want to do volunteer work, look up Prema Metta. She's on one of my videos too about Bodh Gaya, and do volunteer work there. With the Senamura guest house was the Airbnb place where I stayed there outside of Bodh Gaya. This video is going to be longer than I thought, but it doesn't matter. I'm talking about India. I love India. The people were awesome there too in Bodh Gaya. And we went to the Barabar caves where Lord Buddha meditated after illumination, enlightenment. That was such an awesome place. I got to go back. We were only there for a few hours and it was not enough. And I went to the top of the Shiva Linga temple up there. Spectacular view of the whole plains area. And this is a cave area with a mountain of caves and all of that where you can go and meditate. And I had this other one where you could go inside and do meditation, enclosed in whatever. I did it for a little while with some friends that I went, 2 ladies that I met from Ukraine. So cool. After Bodh Gaya and this, I took a train with those ladies I met to Varanasi. So that concludes part 1. I divided this long video into 3 sections, 3 parts. Stay tuned for part 2. If you really love this and want to hear more and love the images and whatnot, stay tuned. And remember to give the video a like. That's how you support us YouTubers. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. All of this helps us. If not for you, we wouldn't exist. And leave comments and share with everybody. Take care, guys.